When I talk about my own life, it ain't always what it seems like. Come and take a look from my side. Maybe then you'll only see lies. Every time I look at myself, mirror, mirror, only can you tell the fact that it's a right to shine my light, but only right to say what I feel. I'm not a stranger to the stranger things. I done seen everything, ready for anything. Say what you want, you can say what you will. If you can't play the game, you should get out the field. This fire you can't put out. This fire you can't put out. Sometimes I feel myself throwing it all away, yeah. And then I tell myself, girl, get out your way. Sometimes I feel myself throwing it all away, yeah. And then I tell myself, girl, sometimes I feel myself throwing it all away, yeah. And then I tell myself, girl, drop it. Tell me how to be me. I don't need nobody to tell me how to be me.
They say life is what you make it, but I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah. But I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah. They say life is what you make it, but I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of.
Hey! Wow, it's been that day. I'm gonna tell you something. I am happy that I have the guest that I have today. Every time I sit here, I really never know how everything's gonna work out. I just let the moment move me. I'm Dion Johnson. I'm just saying I'm in the building. It has been a day, but it's been a blessed day. Before I get started, before I get into all of my little stuff that I do and all the crazy shit that I do, don't adjust anything. I'm country as hell is where I was born. But first and foremost, I want to take a moment and tell my wife happy anniversary.
Hey,
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you,
Anniversary,
love you, love you.
okay.
Happy 11 years. I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't do it any other way. I would forever and always choose you over and over again. That's out the way. Y'all know I'm gonna have to get off here soon because I gotta celebrate my anniversary, and I'm damn sure gonna do that. But now everybody understand why it's been such a long, tiresome day and things that have been going on have been grueling. Guys, I have some young people here with me tonight. Young, beautiful, handsome people that are here with me. I know I look good because I got all that looks around me, and y'all making me shine. I mean, I'm shining like a diamond. Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. I don't even know what
Okay.
side is my good side because of y'all.
okay,
Cause
Quinn.
the right, the left, all of them look good because y'all all around me. So I don't look bad today. I just threw a hat on. I couldn't look bad. I knew you were gonna make it work. Ladies first, I got the beautiful Deja, and I'm gonna tell you something. Deja came on, even though she didn't feel that well today, but she still came in and graced us with her presence. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. The IJS Nation family thanks you. We're gonna try to make this as fast as possible, so you can get some rest. Love your hair,
Thank you.
love the look, and I definitely again, Quan and I thank you so much. Thank you, Destiny, 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 Destiny. If your name, if you fit your name, your future is wide open. Quan hit me up and Quan said, "Hey, I had someone else that's supposed to be on the list. That's she models. She's really great. She's a good person." And I said,
Mhm.
"Come on. I mean, okay, no problem. Um, you guys are doing it." Don, I was looking at your photos. I was looking at you're very photogenic. I was looking at the work that you do, and then I was blown away because you do music.
Yeah, my main account actually got hacked, man. They've been getting a couple models with that, that whole Bitcoin thing, and they used somebody's face that I know, so I thought it was real, and they got me. But so I'm slowly building back up. But yeah, I do music and acting as well.
Oh, you build it back, and I hate. Don't you hate when that shit happens though?
Oh, yeah, I mean, honestly, personally,
Mhm.
I think it's the Instagram personal inside person because if they pull nudity and all this stuff down as soon as people post it, how can't they see that? You know?
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, damn, I had that happen to a friend. Oh my God, he was distraught because he had spent so long building it. And
Right.
I look at the work that I do now, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna even say I'm sorry. I'm gonna be that MF that's like, no, 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 hell no. Somebody gonna fix this shit. Y'all gonna give me some
Right.
shit now. No, everybody gonna get. We gonna get the shit fixed. 'Cause Instagram gonna shut the fuck down.
Right.
Everybody.
Y'all
Yeah, I'm
business.
be like everybody finna be off. Out the
I
grid.
always wondered if it was like a possible lawsuit because in the clause they have, they promise to protect us, and they actually be letting hackers use our identity to scam other people. So by them not pulling our profiles down when these scammers take our accounts, it's like they're allowing them to use their platform to scam us. You know?
And yeah, and the
Mhm.
worst part about it, I don't know if you guys notice when it happens to people, you lose all your stuff.
Right.
Then Instagram needs to build something like with your iPhone. You lose your iPhone, all your shit is in the iCloud.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? With your phones now, you Google, you can go to Google and get all your photos, get your everything. That you don't really lose it. It's just you've lost the phone. You can even get your contacts. Why the hell
Right.
can't you keep
Mhm.
everything that you have in Instagram?
Right.
Where all you
Yeah,
got
they
to do is
set it
just
up that
rebuild.
way.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Mr. Jonathan,
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Can't complain.
Laid over back quiet and stuff, just kind of chilling, huh? In the cut.
So this what you guys talking about?
We are so happy to have you with us. We truly are. Guys, go on Instagram. Check these people out. I'm telling you, they doing it. I mean, they really doing it. Check it out. Make sure that you follow when we at the end of this show. Don't worry, guys. I have all of your information, all of it. so that if somebody wants to book you, I know you're doing videos, you're doing all kinds of things. We're going to talk about that. I'm trying to pick which one I want to ask the question first, Destiny or Deja. I'm trying to toss it up. I don't know.
Mhm.
Destiny, you sitting back looking real quiet and sweet and innocent. You got me fooled. You got me fooled, girl. I just hit like real quiet. When I put my money on it, hell yeah, I've been on just a sweet girl. She's just a sweet girl, and I bet it every time. So, but what I want to ask, which is not a hard question,
Mhm.
why modeling?
Me?
Yeah, Destiny. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start with
me?
you. That way,
Okay.
Deja, you get a chance to get ready because I know you're not feeling well.
So, believe it or not, I started doing like fashion shows when I was younger, just like for my church actually, because I was involved a lot in my church
Mm-hmm.
and like in the youth program, we had like little fashion shows and stuff like that. So that's when I originally started to like do little runways and stuff. Other than that, I really didn't. I've always been shy,
Really?
so like yes, I still kind of get shy now, but I'm getting used to like the hosting and the talking to people and everything, but I still get nervous here and there. So I had stopped doing like the fashion shows when I was like 12. And then I had started back. It wasn't intentional actually. One of my someone I had modeled with, one of my homegirls, she had brought me to like a casting and then I just picked up and started doing little things here and there. I really wasn't taking it seriously at first. I was just doing it for fun, and then I really started to like it because I've always been into fashion, doing different things. So that's kind of how modeling came apart
But
over
you
here
got
with
you
me.
competitive, cause I mean I don't see that's me though, and I don't give a fuck. I'm telling the truth. I don't see any difference
Mhm.
between you guys and like a Kylie Jenner or anything at all.
You said I'm competitive.
I said you. I don't see any difference. You're just as good.
Oh well, thank you. I
Between you
appreciate
guys
it.
and like a Kylie Jenner or something. You guys are very photogenic. You pick the right. You to me you pick the right clothes. You know what I mean. You know
Hmm.
what you know what fits you.
Okay.
And
Well, thank
again,
you. I appreciate it.
and I say that because you say you're shy. You say I'm listening, and I'm like wow. And see, this is what I want a lot of young girls to know. You got to find that inner confidence regardless. You know what I mean? And everything to
Mhm.
make sure because these girls are doing it. And you have Destiny saying that you're a little shy, and I promise you I wouldn't have thought it. So you do well behind the camera. That shyness does not show. I don't see anything but confidence. So hey, guys, listen to her. I mean that means even you if you're just a little bit worried or thinking that you can't do it. Destiny is proof that you can definitely do it. And like I said, check her photos out. Deja, I need you to turn around, turn that pretty face around, turn it up a little bit. Guys, my this girl is a warrior. She does not feel good. Destiny, what made you decide to model?
I think it was just the runway shows, dressing up in different designers' clothing, different things that you don't see in the stores, because that was always my thing. Like, I never really wanted something that I seen everybody else have or what was in the stores in the area I lived in. So just doing a fashion show, hitting the runway was like a different experience for me.
Wow.
Because I've always been like into sports. I've always played sports. So I really didn't see myself doing that. But once I started to do it, I really liked it.
What about you, Deja? Two questions. I'm sorry, I know you don't feel well. What made you choose modeling? And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 7 years now.
Wow.
I'm on my seventh year.
Whoa, that's good.
And um, so growing up, I would watch America's Next Top Model, shows like that. Um, and it was actually a comment made to my mom at the grocery store that like kind of sparked my interest. Like people would always tell my mom that I should model and things like that, but like growing up and being bullied and all these other things, like I never thought it was possible because I definitely looked a lot different than I do now. um, and so it was actually a friend of mine in when I was 17. Um, He had graduated from the same high school as I, and he became a photographer. And so he had hit me up to do a shoot, and that was like my first lingerie shoot ever in life. And so I was kind of nervous because I was very insecure and all these other things. That once I saw the results of the photos, I was like, wow, they came out very, very nice. I was very surprised, and very satisfied with the results. And then ever since then, I had made a Model Mayhem account, and I'm from Santa Barbara, so
Mhm.
I was taking the train from there all the way to LA, like on the days that I didn't work to go to gigs and things like that. So that happened for some years before I got a car. Um, and yeah, once I realized like this is something that actually genuinely makes me happy, that's when I knew that modeling was it for me.
Oh. Again, like I said, so it seems like with both of you guys, when you saw your first, did seeing your first photos give you the, with what you needed to motivate you to keep going?
Oh yes, of course.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, young guy, Mr. JB, what's going on?
I was good.
What made you decide you wanted to put that beautiful smile in front of a camera?
Man, I'll say family and friends. They was the assets and model. They saw the look, they saw the potential to be behind the camera. I took the step through it to do it. And about last year, I took it professional and doing fashion shows.
Wow. Okay. And you also were an athlete, weren't you? You were an athlete.
I played football.
I had my money right, Quan. I want my money. That was football. I want my coins. I want my coins, right, Quan. Run me my coins.
running
Done.
back, running back.
Run them back. I knew football, I promise you. Because you look like a quarterback or something for real. Um, what Don, you sing, what made you model? And you do a great job modeling. You look great.
Um, for me, it started for me. My older sister, she used to model for like department store openings and stuff like that back in the days. So I would tag along with her, all the time. I was like stuck to her, so it made me want to do it. So any store that had a chance to open that had guy clothes, I would get into it. But I was a little more pigeon-toed back then, so it was a little harder. That's what made me get into the music. And then as I got older, I met my manager on a flight back from Philly, and he was putting together this management company called Right Hands Management. His name is Karan Cash, and he actually introduced me to Sergio Exclusive and a few other big dogs that put me. So I've always wanted to do it because you see commercials and you see all these other things and people that look like us, and it's like, man, I could make it look better. I'm not hating, but it's like, hey, I can make that. I know y'all all in here seen something like, man, I could have killed that, versus seeing somebody else do it. So it's like, why not take that opportunity if you feel like it'll work for you? Plus, it opens the door to other things. Music's involved with it, commercials, movies. It's more tied to it than a lot of other fields. So that's why I chose it.
Let me ask all of you something. I'm going to start with you, Deja, answering. Have all of you been in a music video?
Oh, absolutely.
See,
You have, Deja?
Yeah.
What about you, Destiny?
I have. I'm the one, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
Yes.
Jonathan, yeah. And you also have done. What is harder? The videos, doing a music video or just the photo shoot? Seriously, which one takes more out of you?
I'll say music video, but you got to use more character and more of a mo in music video.
I think
yeah, a lot of people don't see the and I'm glad this platform, is there for us to express these things, because a lot of people don't see the back work that we do at these model shows, how many hours we got to wait, we got to sit, some people treat you better than others, some people treat you like you just, nothing and you just wearing their clothes, we got to deal with a lot of stuff that people can't imagine that comes with modeling and stuff like that, so it's way more than just behind the camera and these, the nice photos that they edit,
Wow. What about you, Deja? Do you run into that? Do you see it more with the photos or the video?
I would say photos because they're stills,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to hold your poses, keep your facial expressions on point. Videos, it's more so natural. Your personality is showcased more often, aside from like super long production sets and like that. Definitely, I would say photos.
And to answer, to piggyback off what Don was saying, do you run into sometimes people that you are modeling for and they do tend to take things for granted, like what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. But that comes with the territory.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Like you said, it's part of it. But like you said, most people think everything is just all beautiful and because they see the end results. And then he's like what like he's saying, sometimes it may have been a little bit of a rough shoot or a rough video shoot or something.
Oh yeah.
But that comes with I hate that too. But Destiny, what about you? Which one is harder for you, the photo shoot or the videos?
I would say the video shoot just because you really don't know how long it's gonna take for you to capture what they're looking for. And if you're not prepared, you really don't know how much you should have eaten.
Yeah.
So like my video shoot, I really didn't eat too much that day. But again, back to what Deja was saying, photo shoot, you do have to do still. So it is a lot of like leg work, muscles, holding those poses that you do have to do rather than just motion, just being motion in those videos.
Uh, again, like I said, because we do look at it, and you guys make it look really easy. And I thank you guys for real with that question because I never really think about what you have to go through. Like Destiny was just saying about she didn't eat that much that day, and I get what Deja's saying. It goes with the territory and stuff, but I still again had to take my hat off to you. So I don't know if I would be cut out for it. So I admire it. Now, has there ever been a job that you were offered that you had to think about that you really kind of didn't want to take?
But we took it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. This. And what about you, Don? Have you ever looked at it and thought, I don't think I want to do this, but
What was the question again?
I said, have you ever was offered a gig that you kind of
Mhm.
questioned, but you went on and did it?
Yes. Matter of fact, shout out Angel Breaks. She had a fashion show. And they had these black like spandex like pants that the male models had to wear, and they had like
I
some
love
glitter, some little rhinestone trickling all the way down. And she made some dope. She made some dope dresses and everything. Her clothing line is bananas, but them pants I wasn't feeling. Sounds like man, this can like change my whole career right here. Like but long story short, I put them on, man, and I sucked it up. And honestly, I ended up walking like I didn't even know, but I ended up walking K Michelle down the runway, and it's on my other page too. But it ended up being a real good opportunity. So it taught me sometimes you make the sacrifices. You never go against what you really feel or what you're really about or stand for. But sometimes it is worth bending a little bit.
Wow. What about you, Deja? How did it work out for you?
I mean, it worked out fine. I always feel like, for the most part, the jobs that I don't want to take are the most rewarding because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you're going to get or who you'll meet. And I feel like with a lot of my jobs, I don't have any regrets.
I like that. Destiny is I wanted to ask you about what is the best job you've taken so far?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. I think the best job I've taken so far
And it's
would
okay if it's
be
more than one. That's a good thing.
honestly it would be my hosting because I never thought that I would be doing this radio hosting and stuff.
Hmm.
So I get invited to different events like that.
Oh, we're gonna
Uh,
talk about that too, because you are hosting.
mhm.
You do have a show that you do, so we're gonna talk about that as well. And tell them where they can find you on that. What show they can find you on.
So I do a lot of my work with Dash Radio, with Caliente Girls. I'm also doing Caliente Urban. So that's going to be up under Knob Radio and iHeartRadio. So we're just getting things going with that. We're going to be posted at a different location, but I think for the most part, I'll be doing it at Dash. And then just like hosting red carpet events. That's about it. So
that's that multitasking, building that brand. What about you, quiet up there, Jonathan? Is there a job that you almost didn't take, but how did it work out for you?
Oh, that's a good. I could just start it, pressing my career. I never had with issues like that. I already playing.
I need you to come in more. I want them to hear what you're saying because I know you've been doing something good.
I said I already have went through that experience. I can't explain, a story of me going through something like that.
So you've pretty much been comfortable with most of the jobs that you've done.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That's good. What do you see in the future for you with modeling, Jonathan?
That's a good question. So I'm trying. Oh, battery. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you say that question again, please?
I said, what do you see in the future for you with modeling? What are some of the things that you want to do? What do you see? You know how we kind of vision what we want. You know what I mean? Like, who would you like to work with?
I would like to work, take my career to the big step, like Gucci, like big brands. I'm not. This is our first interview. I just want to do big things.
I get you. Different brands. You don't mind modeling for different brand labels like Gucci. Yeah.
No.
So you really open with it. Don, what about you? What do you see? What do you see in your mind? Do you want to do more modeling, or are you trying to get a boat, or do you want your singing career to take off, or you just both?
Honestly, as far as the music career, I just want to get this one. Actually, it almost happened. Me and shout out my boy Trini Suave. We did his single was called "Wine for Me." It made iHeartRadio for the commercials, and it was about to drop as far as a single. But the manager at the time was faulty, so the whole deal and everything ended up going bad. But we're still working on new things and getting back up. But for me, music, I just want to get at least one good hit single in because I want to manage. Like I'm still young, but I'm getting up in the age to where I want to be behind scenes more now. So. I just want to get it done. That way, when I'm putting somebody on, I can say I did it. It's like a coach trying to tell you how to get to the chip, but never been to the chip. It's like, I'm gonna believe you if you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And as far as modeling, I'm looking to get more into the acting right now. I did some work with Preston Whitmore and Jamal Hill. They made True to the Game and Dutch and all those movies that we watch. Keeping all the African American actors and actresses relevant, and the big stars too. So I want to work with them again. That's my main thing I'm focusing on right now. I actually, if you said we could advertise a little bit, so I got something to share real quick if I got time.
You have time to do that, yeah. Get it.
All right, I'm just opening it right now, so y'all are the first to see it.
Deja, he's gonna show us something, but I want to ask you, if I can. You do more than just modeling. How many companies do you have?
I want to say like 3.
And you're quiet about it. Y'all, I got my girl up here hosting with Dad.
So what companies?
So I have one that's called Ethereal Rose Cleaning. It's an erotic maid service. So basically we clean in lingerie or topless or just regular clothes, whatever the client
Don't
prefers.
be trying to call him. I'm going to talk to my brother. I'm sorry. I know he could be trying to find it. Gonna mess your marriage up.
And then I have Hoochies and Poochie Spa. I'm a dog groomer. I love dogs.
Oh, that's nice. It's good for real.
It's a mobile grooming company. And then I have myself, like my merchandise and things like that. Just the Deja Marie brand in general.
Okay.
Go ahead, girl. Let me see what you have done.
Oh, well, so my sister's father, my older sister's father, he actually put together a book, right? So that's one goal I have too. I want to write my own book about my life story with my kids and stuff because I'm going through something with the BM, and a lot of men go through it, and I want to touch on that subject. But he gave me the opportunity to make the cover of a book by using my profile before I even make my own book. So it just got published.
Oh,
Oh, that's
hey,
nice.
And
congratulations.
it's called Mr. Coy, and he's from Chicago, which is where my mother's hometown is. I don't know how I made it from Cali, but because he's from there, she's from there. But this is my older sister's father who made a book, and like I said, it's called Mr. Coy, and yeah, he blessed me with putting my profile on.
So he already gave. That's dope. That's dope for real. I hope you got more than one copy. But
Yeah, I
where can
mean,
we find it on Amazon? Come on, help us.
yeah, I'll put all that information in my story and all that, but yeah, it's out now, and I just got mine in the mail, like I said, 2 days ago, and this is
So
the first
put it
time I'm
on your
opening to see it.
Instagram so we can find out how to order because we want to support for real. We want to read the book and everything, especially if you're on it and all that. Please put it in Instagram. So if it's Amazon or wherever, I want to go and order it. Honestly,
For
'cause I
sure, I
definitely
appreciate
promote
that.
my. I definitely promote my people.
Right,
Um,
I appreciate it.
yeah, without a doubt. Jonathan,
Yes.
what you got coming up next?
So far, I've been in music video that haven't dropped so far with Mozzie and Ayana. And I also have a close brand I just started called King Queen.
Y'all working. I love it. Y'all working. Now, Destiny, all we have to do to make sure we're able to catch you on the red carpet and doing what you're doing is just follow Dash, right?
Follow my page. So underscore period Destiny Lover. That's where you'll see like a lot of my content. What's coming soon, different events. Cause Dash doesn't really post like what's coming up soon. They just post like the interviews that's done at the studio.
So, guys, I do have, as I told you at the end of the show, everybody's information. So people will be able to see it, scroll across. They can scroll across. They can rewind. They can do whatever and keep till they, like for instance, if they just want to follow Destiny, if you just want to follow Jonathan, Don, you'll be able to keep, you'll be able to go back and really know how to reach them, how to send them a email, or if you want them to host something, do anything, you'll know how to reach out to them without a doubt. And we're gonna that is definitely gonna be there. We're gonna take 1 second, do a short break, come back. We're gonna ask a couple more questions, and we're gonna. It's sad to say when after we ask a few more questions, Quan's gonna ask a question too. We're gonna have to let these lovely people go. I can't hold them. Sorry, beautiful people, stay busy. You can't, it's not my fault. Blame them, y'all. I'm not the reason they look like they look.
My mama told me not to trust you. Should have listened, but I loved you. Now I'm stuck here wishing that I let you go. The sex was so damn good, I can't lie. And I just had to hit one more time. Now I'm wondering, what if I let you go?
You see, you really fucking smart. Really told me you was worried I would go and break your heart. So you had me feeling bad, playing victim from the start. I was trying to make you laugh, hold it down and play the part. But you went and fucked it up, and I really cuffed it up. Just for you to be a thought and let these niggas bust it up. Told me about your last man and how he always roughed you up. Now you wanna break my heart when he the one that fucked it up. He the one that had you hurt, and I wanted us to work. I wanna be your shoulder when you feeling at your worst. Silly me, I didn't know you would reverse. But you was the best actress God put up on this earth. Ripped out my whole soul, now my heart is in the hearse. Same shit, but a different day. We gon' argue in the morning, go our separate ways. She texts first and is full of her apologies. How the fuck you sorry when you quick to throw them lies at me?
My mama told me not to trust you. Should have listened, but I loved you. Now I'm stuck here wishing that I let you go. The sex was so damn good, I can't lie. And I just had to hit one more time. Now I'm wondering, what if I let you go?
You ever been with somebody that doesn't love you back? You ever wanted somebody but they don't want you back? Now as soon as you leave them, it's like they want you back. But I ain't dealing with that shit, I had enough of that. Don't you feel my rage? Don't you feel my hate? There ain't no way that you feel it, so get out my face. Shit. You remember when we first met? I gave you everything I had, you was worth that. Supported me in my music, you said I'm worth that. Now you try to say when you cheated that I was worthless. Shit. I say I love you, but you never heard me. Thought we was on the same team, but you traded jerseys. Hell, it's just the way life goes. And even after 4 years, you decided to go. I should've listened to my mama, don't fall for them hoes. I guess I'm too late, I'm on the side of the road. Whoa.
My mama told me not to trust you. Should have listened, but I loved you. Now I'm stuck here wishing that I let you go. The sex was so damn good, I can't lie. And I just had to hit one more time. Now I'm wondering, what if I let you go?
Guys, we're back. Guys, we're back. I'm letting the people know that my home is gonna be their home. My studio is gonna be their studio because this is what it's all about. We want to make sure that we're building a family, a link that we can always all look out for each other and be there for each other and grow our brands as people, as people, but also as people of color and build our wealth. And they're already on the path. I don't know if you're just joining. If you have, go back. Go back and listen to each and every one of them. They've laid some jewels, some diamonds, some emeralds. You know what I mean? They've dropped some jewels. Seriously, if you're that little shy girl and you think that you are too shy to model or host a show, you got Destiny telling if you're the girl that thought you were bullied or thought you didn't look the way you should have looked at one time, you got Deja standing here strong and beautiful. And not, like I said, both of them are not just modeling. They have their own things going on. They have shows. They're doing a whole lot more. Um and the show that you do, um Destiny, how did you start on Dash?
So actually, just like Quan hit me up to do an interview. One of the producers, Billy, he had hit me up to do an interview just about myself, things that I'm doing because I'm still in school as well. I major in biology to work in the medical field with kids and pediatrics. So that's how I ended up getting on Kelly and Say Girls. I was talking a lot about that, and just who my inspiration is and stuff like that. And Flo looked at the video and he liked it and he wanted to bring me on the show. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. Like, I just wanted to go do this interview. I never wanted to be a host. But after a couple interviews, I really like, okay, this is something that I can really do. And from there, I just started winging it. And then I started taking it seriously, studying, taking notes of different like interviews, different podcasts. So I'm liking it and I'm enjoying the journey that it's taking me on.
That's good. That's good. As long as you're enjoying the journey and everything,
Definitely.
and if you're comfortable in it, stick with it.
It opened up doors that I didn't expect to open up for sure.
And I'm sorry I forgot to mention because I did see that you were in school. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as I said, I definitely did my research on all of you guys, and I did see all of you guys were staying on top of the game, and I did see you were in school as well. So you guys are like I said, wearing a lot of hats, and it's understanding that you're pushing yourself at a proper time though. This is the best time of your life to do it while you have the energy and all of that's needed to do this. Um, Deja,
Hmm.
what made you think you could start three, not one but three businesses?
Uh, because I'm a big multitasker, so I like to do many things at one time. And so sometimes if I get bored of something, I'll move on to the next thing. But when it came to like the grooming, I'm such a dog lover. I figured why not utilize that and monetize as well. So, I get to, it's a plus, it's like a win-win.
Yeah.
I get to be around cute dogs and wash them and build these relationships with them. Oh my God.
See, look, see.
He's dying to get
Did
the
you
camera.
see?
So, look, he's been dying to get in the
He
camera.
done already brought him in. He done already brought him in.
Look at that
He's
big old
like, he want
baby.
his close up. I want my shot too.
Right, he said he wants his cameo.
Yeah.
Look, hey, come
Like,
on,
don't
bro.
forget about
He's
me.
like, I want mine. Give him his shot. That's what's wrong. He's like, Dad, you ain't the only one handsome in the family. Let me get my close up.
All right, go.
And they
Sorry.
Came to
they will steal the moment. Trust me. So,
Man,
yes, without a
he
doubt.
was waiting for his shine. He's like, her dog.
So now we know, Don, that you are featured on the book, and that we are going to get that information. Don's going to have that on Instagram so people can look at that. Now, you were saying you were working on the song. You have any music coming out soon that we can be ready for, ready to listen for?
Yes, for sure. Besides the artist I was telling you about, Trini Suave, which he got some bangers coming soon. Like, he gonna hit the wave hard. Like how Blast just came out, he's about to hit the wave hard. We just need the right marketing behind him. But besides that, I have a single that me and my boy S Dot and his S Dot Nick is about to drop. It's called Jet Li. I'm working on making that hit the summer wave. So we have it on YouTube right now. We have the original version on YouTube with the video behind it, shot by a guy named Louis U. Nasty or something like that. He's already big and a famous director working with the big stars. So we shot this with him a couple years ago, like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the song I'm dropping is a remix to it with my verse on it, and I'm on the bridge. So that's the next one I'm dropping.
Good deal. Jonathan, now you were saying that you had something coming out. I want to know, so everybody know what date to be ready to catch that.
I'm still waiting on a date for the music video. We'll stay tuned on that.
Okay.
But I do have to back up on June 22nd called Epic Love Youth.
So you have something for June 22nd.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, Jonathan has something that's coming out on June 22nd. Quan, what did he say that
I said I have a fashion show on June 22nd.
Fashion show he's doing June 22nd. Is that something that we can go see? We can all be a part of and come out and support.
Absolutely, you guys can come out and support. I will posting out tickets on my Instagram real soon, next weekend.
Make sure you do that, my brother, because I want to come out and show support without a doubt.
Absolutely.
And everything. So if you guys are doing anything, you want us to come out and support, let us know. We will. If there's any other way we can show support and help you with everything that you're doing, your endeavors, please let us know. We would definitely want to do that. I don't have to say anything but Quan again. Y'all, he's probably already done or up in the mix some kind of way, which is hence why you're here. So that's a great thing. Quan, I know you've been waiting. He's sitting back in the cut. He got his glasses on, y'all. He's ready. Now, I don't know what he could ask you guys because he, good luck.
All right. Well, the first question I got, and this is a real genuine question. What do you believe in when it comes to how you're modeling, and then also just even how you're moving forward in that industry? And when I say what do you believe in, do you believe that your look is something that no one else sees, that you feel it can really help out to people see you?
Which one you want to start?
We can start with Jess.
Okay. I was hoping you didn't start with me first, but I do. I feel like everybody has their own individual, unique look. Like at the end of the day, like someone could be doing the same thing as you, but you are who you are. So just as I'm on the runway and I'm wearing the same thing as someone else, I have a different look than someone else may give. So I definitely do believe that.
Yeah. What about you, Deja?
I definitely believe in individuality and hunger in this game. So I believe my look is very unique, and the energy that I bring, no matter what, is always matched. So that's definitely what I believe in.
What about you, JB?
I would say, I believe that like good souls, like Destiny say, unique. Everybody has a new unique look, but when you actually meet that person, you got to see who they really are.
That's definitely dope. Don, what about you, bro?
For sure, for sure. I say it's character. Everybody you say tapping into what everybody said. Originality is in all of us, and that's the thing that makes us. That's our highest power is originality. Like nobody can be another you. They can kind of look like you. They can act like you a little bit, but nobody can be. And I mean, I haven't got to show it that much on camera and stuff yet, but I mean, I'm a character. Like I could do a lot of different things, and I bring a lot of laughter and joy and peace and things to people's lives. So I'm like, man, I can't wait to be able to express it more in the field that I'm in. Like,
That's definitely dope. That's definitely dope. And then my last question, y'all better be ready for this one. So we were talking already about being entrepreneurs, right? Everyone having their own different businesses. Now, do you feel the adult entertainment industry is out of your ideology? And if it's not, then what would you want to do?
you just, we don't like say repeat that again.
Okay, not a problem.
Run that back.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. So ultimately, what I'm talking about is this: I'm talking about either being a part of the adult industry or OnlyFans or things like that. Do you feel that's out of your realm of modeling? If not, are you thinking about doing it?
That's a good question. I'm not always, but I really did have the thought of doing the only thing. But at the same time, kind of thought the image will kind of show people, okay, he's the only thing. Kind of like do porn star type thing, that not modeling. So I couldn't do that.
Okay. Don?
Not starting on the plan. Now for me, it's not mine at all. Not my lane. I don't know much about it. What I do know about it was more on the X-rated side of people posting stuff and all that stuff. So I stay away from it. In my opinion on it, I mean, for certain people, they created a lane for like the strippers and stuff like that. A lot of them to use that platform. I feel like on the safer side, I guess it's better for them. They don't got to deal personally like with creeps and stuff like that. But as far as a model, I don't know much about it, so it's not mine at all.
Yes. What about you?
Personally, I've stayed away from that. I personally haven't thought about starting out OnlyFans. I do have friends that have OnlyFans, but I don't really see myself having one. I don't see how I can fit into that picture. Like Dom said, what I knew about it was more of like the X-rated stuff, but people do different things with that in their business.
I got you. What about you, Deja?
Well, I'll start by saying I've been submerged in it since 2018. So I've been doing this. I'll say it does go hand in hand with just my brand and who I am as a person. So I've always been not always, growing up very shy, very timid to myself, still get that way sometimes. However, building that confidence growing up and with modeling, aiding that, I've definitely built a lot of courage. I have just kind of like, I don't give a fuck attitude with a lot of things. So it's a part of my brand. Like I can be sexy, but I can also switch it up and be professional and do all these other things. But that's for sure me. That's my shit.
Okay, so with the OnlyFans and everything, my only question is, how safe do you feel?
I actually do feel very safe. It keeps me, well, aside from like when I dance and when I used to dance, that was more personal in people's faces and things like that. Like this is over the internet, so it's not too much of an issue, I would say. Of course, you got to take caution and take precaution because people, will steal your content, post it on other things. But that's why you can they have like DCMA removal companies. I personally haven't utilized one of those, but I watermark everything that I have. And so I would say it's a lot safer than, you know, being out there in people's faces and getting very personal.
Cool. That would be my only concern is safety.
Hmm.
And we all know why because we've seen so much, and so many things that go left. So, but I do understand that with fans only, it is through social media, which is not definite contact.
Hmm.
Last question I'm gonna ask because I know people want to know because if even if they want to do it, you're gonna need to know. Shit. You can't just walk out and say, I'm gonna do
Facts.
fans only. You better know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? And it's the truth. So the other question I would have, and I have to piggyback because Vaughn took us there, and I'm just asking the questions. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you what my mom used to tell me. If you like it, I love it. That I
Facts.
can't judge. I'm sorry, I can't. I truly can't. So at the end of the day, I just want to know though, have you ever had a problem with stalking or anything like that?
Yeah, but it wasn't on like a large scale. It was very minimal.
Hmm.
Um, and so I haven't had an issue like that in years.
That's good. That's really good. Thank you. And for that question, guys, thank you guys for answering the question. I don't know if Quan already hit one. I don't know. But thank you guys for answering the question, being honest with the question. That was a great question, Quan. I guess the other question we want to have before we get ready to let these beautiful people go on with their evening is as far as your brand and who you are, if you could if you could choose, where would you see yourself? Where would you place yourself, say 5 years from now? And I'm not gonna do that to you, Destiny. I'm not. I'm gonna let Don go first.
Did she have it first? Like again, for me, 5 years from now, I'm managing at least two artists. I'm on at least two major roles in either a movie or a TV show,
I love it.
and I'm modeling for a top brand, Nike. There you go. They better give me my coins for this one.
That was the previous,
but,
wasn't
uh,
it?
but yeah, definitely. But for a brand, finally, Nike, Adidas, New Balance. But at least those things in 5 years from now. And lastly, being able to create this lifestyle, what I'm saying, so that I can have my daughters in my life and be a real father that I'm working to be, and I'm having that taken from me. So I want to put myself in a position so that can't be taken from me.
I like that. I like that a lot. What about you, Jonathan?
I
Trying to
think
figure
his phone
It
died.
doesn't look like, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Deja, 5 years from now.
out 5 years from now. Dude, I see myself gone out the country,
Oh, I like that.
or maybe not out the country, very domestic, just a different state, um, and doing more behind the scenes work. So model management, um, also with my company, building those up so I can have employees and train people to do the things and give them the knowledge that I would have in that moment. And then, of course, more acting. Um, and I'll pop out here and there with like little events and things like that. But definitely focusing on my companies, maybe some kids or just a bunch of dogs. We'll see.
I like that. Jonathan, we were asking, I asked them if they could place themselves somewhere, um, be it in the acting or modeling. Where would you want to be 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself at?
I want to take over everything, modeling,
I like it.
acting. You know what I'm saying? Do like what they could get me to the faces, everything. That's what I'm gonna do. Modeling be the biggest one.
So you already, I
Mm,
love it. I want to take over everything. I like it. Destiny,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
save you for last. I know you got some good stuff for me.
Where I see myself in 5 years, in the industry, I say this because I do still work in the medical field. And it's kind of hard when I think about this now because it's like I still want to go. I'm still going to school, but I'm still modeling, doing these shows. Like I want to model for the top designers and stuff. I do want to host at the award shows. Like one of my goals is to host at the BT Awards.
Mhm.
So whether it's this year, next year, and the years to come, I do want that to be like one of my accomplishments. 5 years, 5 years from now, maybe like a family somewhere in there. Definitely just, being successful, having my own, moving. I definitely want to move somewhere else. I just don't know where yet. But I'm kind of over being where I'm at.
So y'all are kind of, are you in Cali too?
Definitely.
You here in Cali?
Yeah.
And you guys are
Uh-huh.
kind of over it. Wow, y'all are over it. Oh, and you know how y'all making me feel? And I've moved here now.
Like I definitely want a house out here, so many different properties, but I don't think I want to live in California. I want to keep a house in California, but as far as living here and staying here forever is not on my list.
I don't blame you because you guys, a lot of you, if you already you grew up here, I get it. You want to do something different. I truly get it. You
Yeah.
know, if you guys grew up in California, I can see you wanting to be somewhere else, and this is just somewhere you come back to for family or for work or whatever it permits. I definitely see that. Um, Last and final question: what advice would you give someone that wants to model,
Mhm.
sing, or host a show? Even somebody that wants to get into medical school or study medicine, or someone that wants to start their own grooming business for pets or something like that. So what advice? It's up to you because you guys do so much. So whichever one you want to say that the advice you want to give toward that one, go ahead. And we're gonna start with Deja.
Um, I'll start. Well, I'll just give a general one for all of them. Um, just in life, remind yourself that rejection is redirection. So you might be rejected from a bunch of different things, but you may have just dodged a bullet. So keep your head on, be focused, and don't let things discourage you too much because discouragement is, a thing in life, just as anything else is, but you got to have that drive and that push.
Love it. What about you, Don?
Uh, I'll answer that by something I just heard and I read it. Basically, I would want them to that the definition of success, like knowing the true definition of success. Because obviously, if you're going after these careers, you want to be successful. But a lot of people got it misconstrued on what success is. And it was told to me by a wise man that the definition of success is a person that's basically setting goals for themselves and little by little, step by step, is accomplishing them or working towards accomplishing them. A lot of people like myself, I thought success was, I got a nice car, nice house, money in my pocket, kids take care of. I thought that's successful, but it's actually not, because you could lose those things like that. So just knowing the real definition of success and knowing the shit is nothing that's going to happen overnight. You're going to have to be willing to what they be in that dog fight.
Wow, indeed. What about you, Jonathan?
Hey, man, say it again.
I said, what about you? What advice would you give someone that wants to model or wants to kind of follow in the steps that you're doing? Advice would you give?
No, I would say don't procrastinate on your goal, on your plan. You know what I'm saying? Just keep a big mind on what you're doing. Stay positive. Always have what I'm saying, always have a good friends that are always there that want to motivate you to keep going to what your next step want to do in life. And also, I'll just say stay away from jealous people. For those also people that can hold you down, don't want you to see you move to another level, move to the next step. I would say just work on yourself and be positive at all times.
Love it. Love it. What, Destiny?
Advice I would give is just to keep going. You're gonna get discouraged here and there, but just keep going. Because a lot of times, like I get so stuck in my own thoughts, thinking like maybe I should stop or maybe I shouldn't. And really, when I had kept going, I accomplished everything that I needed to accomplish. So definitely keep going. You can accomplish your dreams and anything that you strive for. Um, and yeah, as far as don't procrastinate, basically.
I love that. Quan, what do you want to leave with the people? What do you want to say before we back out? What do you want to tell everybody?
Well, there's two things I want to do. I'm going to say first, also want to thank the person that's missing, Tiffany. She had a video shoot,
Okay.
so she had to go attend that. But I at least want to say about her that she definitely has a heart of gold. And also, she's not that experienced in modern. This is about her second, to third year. But the fact that she's done so much and really progressed a lot and really made a lot happen in a short amount of time, to me, that says a lot about how the industry can really be, pretty good to you. But you got to be very aware of, who you're around and what you're around. And then also be aware of who fucks with you, because you got a lot of supporters, and supporters are great, but you need people that are really going to fuck with you, to really get business done.
Right.
So I definitely want to say about Tiff. And then for me, I'm just going to keep it G. I've been on this mentality about winning teams and about championships and about dynasties and how everyone needs to play their role. And sometimes people don't understand that you have to be able to play every role to now be a role player and be a part of a team that can make things happen. Because trust me, you're going to get called on every single time. What if it's to hit that shot? What if to come off the bench and save somebody? Or, hey, you be the MVP. But you got to be ready for your season. And your season starts every single day. Just keep it real.
I know that's right. Definitely gotta stay ready.
Always. Yeah, even when you don't know that you need to be ready, be ready. Without a doubt.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Hey.
If you stay
remember,
ready.
every setback is a setup for your comeback. I promise you that.
Right.
I promise.
There
you.
will be obstacles. You just gotta get through them.
Don't think that and like they tell me, and I promise you, and I'm not even gonna tell you how old I am, but it is a proven fact that when a door closes, start looking for that window.
Yep.
Please, because it's not over. It is not over. And it goes back to what you guys were saying. Um, as far as when we were talking earlier, when we asked questions, I asked some questions, and you guys were answering. It was letting it be, you're letting it be known that you have to be ready for everything life's gonna throw at you, even the no's. I used to have this thing that I did where I used to just count my no's so that I would appreciate the yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Instead of letting it get me down, it made me stronger.
Mm-hmm.
So that when that yes came, I was like, oh, I'm ready. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna really enjoy this moment because I know what I went through to get here. So, guys, what we want to do is I want to thank you guys for taking your time. I appreciate your time. I know that your time is valuable, and I know that it's important because you guys are doing a lot and you're trying to get a lot accomplished. And to take a moment to share with me, with the show, and with the people what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how they can get involved means a lot. Someone is always listening.
And
Please know
watching.
that. Please know that. Yes.
What a way to end it, Quan.
Yeah, Quan, hey.
Like that bitch.
He knew. But
That's how you close the show.
without a doubt, someone's always listening. So you don't even know what you may have done for someone. Without a
Right.
doubt. So out of everything that you're doing, all the great things you're doing, it's like Maya Angelou said, people will always remember how you make them feel.
Right. Facts.
And in the moment that you did it. So thank you for, not me. There's someone else, I promise you, that you made feel really great, confident, and inspired. I can assure you, because someone is always watching. Now, what I love to tell people, and it's never going to change because it's the truth, Knowledge is your power, but love is everything.
Number one.
It is everything. You got that covered and you feel that in your heart and you know what that really means and you really love yourself, which means you know how to love, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I want you guys to go out of this show feeling grateful, feeling thankful, feeling blessed, and being, know that we admire everything that you guys do. And we're here. You're now part of the IGS Nation. I'm sorry you can't get rid of me. Why not have some other things going on? We don't. You know how they say you don't speak on anything, you let the action speak for itself.
Right.
That's what we're doing. Something you spoke on, Destiny. I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, wow, she just never know. Because there's some things going on, but in the interim of this, y'all were at the right place at the right time at the time you're supposed to be here, and we'll do this. Let each one of you remember I said that, and let's do a revamp in less than a year, probably in like 3 or 4 months, and then you'll understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah. So whatever door it is, you ain't gonna have to put your toe in it, your foot. I'm gonna make sure you can walk right in with without a doubt. I'm gonna make sure you can walk right in. Because I can tell you, me sitting here, this was not my first thing. This is my second start. Because see, I've done the career, you know what I mean, and believe it or not, I might look young and I'm okay, but retired, and this is my second, my second drink.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm, and I am a mother, grandmother, all of those wonderful things. So guys, I want to wish you a great night. Please don't stop dreaming, don't stop reaching. And if it's any way that I can get you to another destination or we can all journey together, we will.
Awesome.
We will.
Okay.
I love you guys. Take care. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you guys taking the time to come in, and thank you for what you shared. It is not unnoticed.
Thank you for having us, for sure.
I've
Much
truly enjoyed
appreciated.
it. I've
Thank
enjoyed
you
it.
for having us.
Happy anniversary again.
We love you guys. I enjoyed it. And we are going to see each other again.
Oh,
Without
yeah.
a doubt.
Okay,
And
we
it will
will.
be great. Y'all stay blessed.
You too.
Okay.
All right now.
Don't enjoy that anniversary before you get in trouble now.
All right.
Right.
Like, you
They
told
should
me
feel
not.
better. See you on
Thank
next,
you.
guys. I'll see you guys.
All right.
Before I get in trouble. Recording. Right.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming of the way we used to be when we were younger and free. I'd forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. It's such a difference between us and a million miles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you, you never seem to be home. no secret that both of us are running out of time. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. Clearly, it doesn't tear you apart Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you, you never seem to be home. Hello from the outside. At least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. Clearly, it doesn't tear you apart
They say life is what you make it, but I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah, but I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it. But I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it, yeah. But I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it. But I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. Oh, oh, oh.
Bring that up.